Hello, survivors. Welcome back to the channel. This is Gwendolyn. Today I wanted to talk about the 4 trauma responses, and I might do this in a series of different episodes. I just wanted to attend to the 4 basic ones. These are at the root of CPTSD, and the 4 trauma responses are fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. And so when we're confronted with something that is traumatic to us, we will do whatever it takes. It's a normal, basic human response to try to survive. And it's a survival response of what do we need to do to take care of ourselves or to cope with the situation and ultimately stay safe and survive. So each of these responses generates a certain behavior, which turns into a behavior pattern, because we'll often default to the similar trauma response that has worked for us. And often we can go through all 4 of them. So it can be like a cocktail of different responses, or we may rely on, say, our 2 favorite, or, certain ones dominate and then the other ones happen at different times. It may be that certain behavior elicits a certain response, and other times a different behavior elicits a different response. So I'm just going to talk about what the 4 look like and the personalities that develop out of reliance on those trauma responses. And then I would also like to eventually look at the different hybrids. So even though, say, fight or flight might be 2 typical ones, there can be a fight-flight hybrid, or there can be hybrids between like fawn and freeze. Those are all listed in Pete Walker's book, CPTSD, From Surviving to Thriving. And so I just want to talk about the 4 basic ones and how they show up. So the fight response is basically a response of aggression to trauma or to attack. So when someone's getting attacked, they respond with aggression, like, I'm going to fight you. If you're going to fight me, I'm going to fight you. And it's staying safe through fighting the attacker off. So really, all of these come from staying safe, staying like, okay, maintaining a sense of stability, security, safety. They're just responses to the traumatic event or the trauma that's coming out one. So the fight response is aggression. Good offense is the best defense. I'm going to fight you off. I'm going to take you out before you take me out, that kind of thing. And that develops a narcissistic response. So narcissists stay safe by fighting off what they perceive to be an attack. The fawn is another response, which has to do with, it's instead of the aggressive response, it's the submissive response. So it says, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to be complicit. I'm going to try to comply with whatever you want. I'm going to basically roll over and show you my belly so that you won't hurt me. I'm going to say, how can I help you? Be of service, be of, what's the word? It's basically being obsequious, and it's always making the other person first and putting your own needs, wants, desires, existence in a secondary position in order to placate what we perceive as the attacker. So that is the fawn response, which is the basis of codependent behavior. For the freeze response, that is where the person, when they are met with trauma or what a perceived attack, they freeze. It's sort of like the deer in headlights response. So it's saying, I'm not even going to be here. I'm going to disassociate from myself, from any response. So you can't even attack me because I'm not even here. I'm going to effectively eject and not even be present. I'm going to disassociate so that I stay safe. And that is the basis of dissociative disorder. If that is relied upon too much in order to stay safe, keep oneself in a perceived sense of being okay, being safe, being, having security. And then the final is flight, which is, I'm going to run from the situation. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to roll my belly over. I'm going to run away. And that nurtures the perfectionistic side, that nurtures I'm going to pretend that this isn't even happening. I'm just going to run And so I'm going to develop perfectionistic tendencies, which shows up with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. So obsessively trying to perfect something, compulsively doing something. We see like type A personalities develop out of this, or OCD. So those are some of the effects of these different responses when they're taken to the extreme, and they become crutches for us to deal with perceived trauma. So those are the 4 traumatic responses. I'm sorry for the light, by the way. It's acting really weird. I had to get into a place where, it's so bright outside today. I had to kind of sit somewhere where it's in the shade for the camera to even work, but I know it's doing these weird glare flares. So I'm going to try to, I might even re-record this at some point, but I wanted to just get this out today. So those are the 4 trauma responses, and I'm going to talk about those more this Sunday when I do my live stream. I'm going to see if I can also have Ruthie of BA Recovery on that live stream, because she knows a lot about this. The best source for this is Pete Walker's book, CPTSD, From Surviving to Thriving. If you want to read up about it, there's some even free versions of that will allow you to read the first couple chapters, but I definitely recommend purchasing that book, especially if you want to learn more about this stuff. And hopefully we'll get to have a chat about it on Sunday. So I will look forward to that. And if any of you are interested, Ruthie and I are going to be doing one of our workshops again tonight. If you want personalized feedback on your situation, we keep the groups limited to 5 people, so we keep them very small. We've had a couple of those, and those have gone really well. So I just want to invite anyone who's interested in that to sign up. If you want to join the one tonight, there will be a link below, and hopefully we'll chat with you soon. If not, I will see you on Sunday. Thanks everyone for watching, and as always, stay safe, stay sane, and stay healthy. Thanks so much for tuning in, and talk with you soon.